I make good money, but I realized something dangerous. I wasn't actually building freedom. How you doing today? Welcome back to the Engineering Basketball channel, the channel where me myself, a degreed engineer and computer scientist, is coming to you after working 10 years and counting in the industry, um, as well as a former college basketball player, a high school and middle school basketball coach, as well as a skill and development trainer. I come to you for the Engineering Basketball channel where I take the mindset of how I solve problems on a day-to-day basis at my engineering job, and I use that in basketball and in life, right? Essentially systemizing my life. And here we're talking about making good money but not building freedom. That is the core of your day-to-day. And some people think high income equals wealth. High income does not equal wealth. High income means you make a high income. High income does not mean you take home a high income. High income, even if you do take home a high income, does not mean you keep a high income. Um, there are so many people, especially in the U.S., who are trying to take your money. So many people. The um, the lots, right? The car lots are trying to take your money. They want you for on a 5 year, 7 year payment plan of $500-$600 buying this next leased or this leased or rented car, whatever the case may be. The mortgage companies, the banks want your money. They want you to buy the biggest house possible so they can get you on a 15 or 30-year payment plan mortgage that they can get money from you over and over again from your paycheck. These subscriptions want your money. Netflix, Amazon, HBO, Hulu, your Amazon subscriptions, all these stores want your money. Just because you make high income just maybe means you just buy a lot of stuff. Are you building wealth? Are you building freedom? I'm coming to you from the Northeast region of the U.S., right? United States of America, Northeast region. Pretty expensive. Not the most expensive, but pretty expensive. The U.S. is great for earning. It's great for earning. It's terrible for spending efficiently. We have some expensive areas out here that the price of things are equivalent or more than what you make. You can make a lot, but you've got to be smart in this area. And one of the biggest things related to my first topic of high income not equaling wealth is that lifestyle creep. That lifestyle creep is silent, man. You make another 15K. You think you should finance this car. You think you should go out to eat with these people. You should always be at every event. You're spending, 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 not even really realizing that you're not saving any money. And do you know how hard it is to break a bad habit when you need to, especially when you need to? It's hard to cut that subscription, not go golfing. The summer's coming, I can't take that trip. The winter's coming, I can't buy the new clothes for the kids. There's a lot of no's that you have to then take down the road because you weren't deliberate or intentional throughout the years. So this is your shift. This. I'm coming with all these problems. You're like, where's all these problems? No solutions. So here are the solutions for you. You need to shift. You need to stack income. Stack it. Stack your income, meaning grow your income. I like this terminology called MMM. They're like, how do you avoid a recession? MMM. What does that mean, MMM? Make more money, right? And that may mean different for different people. For an hourly worker or maybe a nurse, that's work overtime. Work one shift of overtime a week. One shift of overtime every 2 weeks. That's an additional few $100s in your check. That's make more money. As an engineer or somewhere in tech or software, learn a skill that they pay for, right? Stack income, stack skills that they pay for. That's what I mean by stack income. Your shift number 2. So 1, stack income, right? MMM, make more money. 2, invest consistently. That's a big thing. Invest consistently. And let me actually say 2 actually is minimize your expenses, right? Keep your expenses low, avoid lifestyle creep. So 1, make a lot of money, make more money. 2, keep your expenses low. And 3, and 3, invest consistently. So I'm getting a call, but I'm gonna let her wait a little bit. Eventually, live where your money stretches, right? For me, I live in an expensive area relative, so I'm going to use that to my advantage. Right now, I'm working multiple ways to earn. I'll tell you that much. I have my job. I I have, maybe side business that I'm working on. I have some stocks, some index funds and some real estate and things I'm working on that have different ways to make some money, right? Um, I have this engineering background, and I'm thinking about the U.S. versus international living. Maybe not full time, but part time. I say this all to say, I'm not chasing more money anymore. I'm chasing control. Let me know what you think down in the comments on this. This is something that I think that we should talk about more. We should talk about more of intentional living and really retiring. You may be able to retire at like 40 something, downsizing a little bit, but retire at 40 something by the beach, chilling. God, that'll be amazing. Over and out.